Back in the gym today with Keyshawn, and we're doing some really specific work here. So this is the morning workout, and the morning workouts typically gets a lot of shots up. I typically try and work on a specific skill that I'm gonna then use later in the day. So the idea for this day is to work on that hand fighting, that off arm, being able to hold someone, being able to shed someone. This is something that is super common in professional basketball, high-level basketball. Not very common in your casual pickup game. Actually, most people will complain that this is a foul, but it's not. So why am I doing this? Well, it's a skill I need to work on. And if it's a skill you need to work on and you're competing at the highest level, you're typically not gonna use that skill. So we use it in semi-live, non-competitive settings. And then later in the day, I'll play one-on-one in a competitive setting with the intent of just basically only using that skill to get the majority of my points. Well, not only that skill, but get the ideas. So later in the day, I played Kyle one-on-one. Kyle is a multiple-time scoring champ in multiple different leagues overseas. The dude is a bucket, which is good for me because defensively, I get to work on a couple things. That's good defense. It's just a good shot too, so you live with it. But you see right there, working on that off arm. When you watch me on offense, watch that off arm. That's what I'm really trying to work on here. Tack downhill, keep it active. See how I give a little check on the side to free up my space. And then he does a great job of it as well, but he typically leads with his shoulder into a reverse pivot. Again, something I can watch on film and steal. Drew a little foul right there. Again, this is like 30 minutes of one-on-one, maybe even an hour of one-on-one into a couple of clips. Just wanted to showcase what I'm working on. Went to the weight room later in the day, did some trap bar work. I'm also gonna break down this one jump machine I use all the time, so let me take care of that right here.
Machine, so it's air resistance. So on the way up, you get air resistance. On the way down, nothing. Why do I like it? When I jump and I leave the ground, the air resistance kind of pulls me back down, but softly. It doesn't yank me back down to the floor. So when I jump, I don't jump that high, but I still get a jump with maximal intent. And unlike not jumping high because you have lots of weight in your hand, when you come back down, you don't have that weight in your hand. So I can get lots of high effort jumps without having the ground impacts of having to land from those high effort jumps, and also get resisted jumps because of the air resistance, but not having to land with the resistance of maybe holding a weight.